Tonight we continue our look at the candidates running in the Democratic primary for governor with Representative Tom Suozzi. The three-term congressman is challenging Governor Kathy Hochul and New York City public advocate Jumaane Williams for the state's top job. Our senior reporter, Kurt Semder, tells us why Representative Suozzi believes he's the right person at the right time.
Everything I've done in my life has prepared me for this particular job at this particular time.
Tom Suozzi believes his experience makes him the ideal choice for governor, from mayor of Glen Cove on Long Island to Nassau County executive, and most recently, Congress.
I think that my party is really not in touch with the people. It's going too far to the left.
He sat down with us to discuss his plan for the future of New York and his message, which he says resonates with anyone, no matter where in the state they live.
People are concerned about taxes, they're concerned about crime, and they're concerned about their schools. Those are my messages. I'm very clear about this.
He's also very clear about his stance on Governor Kathy Hochul's changes to the state's bail reform laws.
When you have a crime crisis where people are freaking out in New York City, they're afraid to take the subway, people are afraid to take the train into Grand Central and to Penn Station, you have to bring everybody on board and develop a comprehensive plan to address this problem. It can't be a press release 10 days before the budget and say, you know, this is like my political fix. That's all this is.
When it comes to taxes, Representative Suozzi says he wants to reduce them now.
We have the highest taxes in the United States of America. People cannot afford to live here anymore. Everybody who's watching your show knows somebody that's moved to Florida or to South Carolina or to North Carolina or somewhere else because they just can't afford to live here anymore.
And on schools?
I want to help kids in troubled schools. Too many kids have been left behind for generations. We have to help these kids at a young age, because if we don't help them at a young age, that's where crime comes from, that's where poverty comes from, that's where homelessness comes from, that's where other societal dysfunction comes from.
Bringing everyone together is something that Suozzi claims as one of his strengths.
I'll work with progressives. I'll work with anybody. I'll work with anybody to help people. I'm not going to put you in a box and don't put me in a box. Let's work together to actually solve problems and help people. That's what I've been doing my whole career in public life, and that's what I'll continue to do.
Kurt Semder, News 12.